Welcome back to Let's Play The Legacy of Ys, Book 1. The reason why I'm here is because this is gonna be really short. But here I am on floor 19 of the tower, and this is what I find. The last piece of armor in the game. The battle armor. Now, since I showed you that, I'll be right back. I'll meet you at floor 11. Give me a moment. Minutes later... So you were able to save that girl. What a relief. But I wonder why I feel such a connection to this girl when I've never met her. I have to admit, it's strange. Which reminds me, that leather-bound book you have. When I was younger, my family owned a book that looked just like that. It was lost some time ago, though. Which reminds me, that leather-bound book you have. When I was younger, my family owned a book that looked just like that. It was lost some time ago, though. Oh, let's see. Several lines of characters are written in a mysterious ancient language. Well, let's see. The Book of Ys, Gemma, with an army of beasts, it chases after us. As our people tremble in fear, the goddesses have vanished before us. And have they not been seen since? Have they forsaken us? In the line of Gemma, there is a keepsake that has been passed down through the generations. It is an amulet made of bright blue metal. This charm has the power to break evil spirits. With this, we can buy some time. So as long as we rely on our knowledge, there's still hope. Oh, jeez, I gotta do this. One moment. Okay, what we have to do properly this time is do this. We have to go up to the tower, like so. Well, up to the door. The moment Adol touched the door, his arm was shocked with pain. After that, now we have to do this. Give me a moment. Now we do this properly. So you were able to save that girl. What a relief. But I wonder why I feel such a connection to this girl. And I've never met her. I have to admit that's strange. Which reminds me, that leather-bound book you have. When I was younger, my family owned a book that looked just like that. It was lost some time ago, though. And of course, this is the Book of Ease, Gemma. I've already read this before. What if I were to do this? It says, read the Book of Ease. Well, let's see. Let's read them. Read the Book of Adol. In order. Long ago, a metal called Claria was forged in Ease. The Temple of Solomon stood as a glorious symbol of the wealth this material brought. However, in the shadows of prosperity grew evil. The monsters ravaged the land as they began their assault, even raising the lush force of Salsetta. Although those who witnessed the rise and fall of Ease will eventually perish, the twin trees and twin moons will forever keep watch over this land. I read that. This, I have to say, is the most idiotic part of the game right here. Ease has been governed by 2 goddesses and 6 priests. The goddesses have been the center of our lives and symbols of Ease itself. One represents order, the other represents freedom. If the goddesses are lost, regardless of how much we might try, we will never regain the prosperity we once enjoyed. No matter what happens, we must ensure that we do not lose the goddesses, now and for eternity. I've already read that. Let this be a record of the woes that befell Ease. It suddenly appeared from nowhere and assaulted our towns. Lava flowed from the cracked earth and burned the fields as we frantically ran to escape its path. What did we do wrong? The light of our once bountiful nation was suddenly extinguished, and in the chaos, darkness seized the world. It seems the magical metal Claria was the source of disaster. We have sealed it deep within the earth, where the sun cannot reach. For the sake of a new light of hope, forget not that it is never to be touched. Yeah, I know. I'm not doing it right. I'm pretty sure I'm not doing it right. Cornered by the monsters, we were finally chased into the Temple of Solomon. 6 giant demons and their minions pursue us. With hopes of returning here once again, we've chosen to leave this land for now. However, although we can be free from the winds of chaos, the people separated from the world will face days of sadness. Do not lose hope. The prophecy of time foretells the appearance of a new leader. My people, do not succumb to grief. With an army of beasts, it chases after us. As our people tremble in fear, the goddesses have vanished before us, and have not been seen since. Have they forsaken us? In the line of Gemma, there is a keepsake that has been passed down through the generations. It is an amulet made of bright blue metal. This charm has the power to break evil spells. With this, we can buy some time. So long as we rely on our knowledge, there's still hope. How did it end up in your possession? That's it! It was written by my ancestors. It vanished when I was young, and I never learned what happened to it. You have to read the books in order to get this. My father told me something a long time ago. He said that if a person collects all 6 Books of East, they will be given the power to bring peace to this land. Mr. Adol, this has been passed down in my family for a long time. I would like you to take it. And finally we get the Blue Amulet! Oh my god. Well, with the Blue Amulet, it seems the wound on my leg is more severe than I first thought. I don't think I'll be able to move from here. Please, just go on. I'll be alright. I'm sure I'll find some means of escape. Oh, for fucking Jesus Christ almighty. I'm going to definitely save here. And I will meet you back at the final room of the tower. With our final destination, our final objective, to defeat Darkfat. Give me a moment. So you say when you touch this door on the top floor, you were thrown back by things that resemble fireworks? Sounds as though there's a powerful barrier at work there. My necklace has the power to repel evil, but to open that door, it sounds as though you will need something stronger. Now that I think about it, I believe that young man Luther had an amulet that was made of the same ore as my necklace. Maybe that amulet could... Well, you already have it. This amulet should be able to lift the barrier on the door at the top. The mastermind ruling this tower is most likely there at the top. I don't know who he is, but you mustn't think he is a normal enemy. Your conventional methods of battle might not be enough against him. Adol, you be careful now. We'll finish this, trust me. Alright. Now that I've saved, well, it's time we put an end to this. Let's go in and face destiny. Now hopefully you have the silver equipment on. That's the only thing you need, the silver equipment. So, you are the swordsman that was chosen by that fortune teller. I'm impressed you were able to find those books of ease. However, if you were to learn the secrets hidden in the books of ease, my plans would be completely undone. The name Dark Fact will be known and feared the world over. And to ensure that, all I have to do is kill you. When the 6 books are collected, a great power will be born. But you won't live to see that happen. Well, time to put you down, you little bitch. This is all you have to do, just run. I forgot about that. I forgot he can do that. If you fall into one of the holes, it's game over. However, I saved beforehand. Ha ha ha, it's time to put things to an end. Ha ha ha, I will put things to an end. Alright, let's do this the right way. We save right here. So I don't have to do this shit anymore. I forgot to move. Take 3! I know I can do this the right way. And let's not lose this time. Oh, and just in case this time, let's have on the monocle. Alright. Clearly, this boss is a douche because of that one little thing he can do. Every time you hit him, he does that. One more time. Move. Last time for this run. If I don't make it, I'm just going to make another part of it. Woo! One more. Done! Oh, oh sweet, sweet victory. Oh, yeah, sweet, 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 sweet victory. I shall save thee right there. Oh, yes, I shall save thee right there. And the last thing we are going to do is we are going to stop right here. Actually, I'm going to catch my breath. Whew. Sad sack son of a bitch. Now the last thing we need to do is get the last book of Ease from Dark Fact. And the last thing we are going to do with said book is we're going to pull the monocle out. We unequip this. But we use the monocle. And we read all 6 books. Like so. In order. Adol. Long ago, a metal called Claria was forged in East. The Temple of Solomon stood as a glorious symbol of the wealth this material brought. However, in the shadows of prosperity grew evil, and from evil came disaster. The monsters ravaged the land as they began their assault, even razing the lush forests of Salsetta. Although those who witnessed the rise and fall of East will eventually perish, the twin trees and twin moons will forever keep watch over this land. Tova. Ys has been governed by 2 goddesses and 6 priests. The goddesses have been the center of our lives and the symbols of Ys itself. One represents order and the other represents freedom. If the goddesses are lost, regardless of how much we might try, we will never regain the prosperity we once enjoyed. No matter what happens, we must ensure that we do not lose our goddesses, now and for eternity. Next is Dabi. Let this be a record of the woes that befell Ys. It suddenly appeared from nowhere and assaulted our towns. Lava flowed from the cracked earth and burned the fields as we frantically ran to escape its path. What did we do wrong? The light of our once bountiful nation was suddenly extinguished, and in the chaos, darkness seized the world. Seems the magical metal Claria was the source of disaster. We've sealed it deep within the earth, where the sun cannot reach. For the sake of a new hope, a new light of hope, forget not that is never to be touched. Meta. Cornered by the monsters, we were finally chased into the Temple of Solomon. 6 giant demons and their minions pursue us, with hopes of returning here once again. We've chosen to leave this land for now. However, although we can be freed from the winds of chaos, the people, separated from the world, face days of sadness. Do not lose hope. The prophecy of time foretells the appearance of a new leader. My people, do not succumb to grief. Gemma. With an army of beasts, it chases after us. As our people tremble in fear, the goddesses have vanished before us and have not been seen since. Have they forsaken us? In the line of Gemma, there is a keepsake that has been passed down through the generations. It is an amulet made of bright blue metal. This charm has the power to break evil spells. With this we can buy some time. So long as we rely on our knowledge, there is still hope. Lastly, the Book of Fact. In the glow of the sunrise, it suddenly halted its pursuit. Why it stopped, nobody knows. Nonetheless, it was a joyous event, as it meant that Ys was free of this calamity. In preparation for when it returns, we will seal the gathered powers of Ys here. May he who gathered the 6 books be granted the power to bring peace to the land. However, the decision to seek such power should not be made lightly. Those who would use such power for evil will perish by power of evil. Those who would use this power to attain prosperity must understand that wealth without spirit is meaningless. He who roots for evil is what is evil. Damn it, I can't read all that. But the reason why you have to read all these books is for this to happen. The main point was, if you can understand the entire origin of Ys, that's what it all matters. The morning sun began to climb, and as the sky began to brighten, the silhouette of the tower became visible in the dawn's light. The birds began to sing as if released from captivity, and the monsters retreated like the ocean tides. His journey now ended, Adol was overcome by a feeling of satisfaction. Everything was now at peace. In this serene state, Adol pondered the long history of Ys. The events recorded in tombs appeared to Adol one after another, and soon the figures of the 2 goddesses appeared before him. Their faces were indistinct, but even doing so, he had the mysterious feeling that he knew them very well. Adol looked down upon the quiet land and saw Jeva's house. Had Fina's memory returned to her? I must go straight to her and tell her all that's happened, he thought. Then suddenly a blinding light appeared from nowhere and engulfed Adol. It felt as if the light was blessing him. And now Adol's new adventure begins. And that, my friends, was the end of the Legacy of Ys, Book 1, which will eventually lead into the beginning of Book 2, which I am not going to do. So in this case, I have been the Tenkaichi of Gaming, PI7, and you have just watched The Legacy of Ys, Book 1. I certainly hope you have enjoyed this Let's Play. I know I have enjoyed playing it. After 3 times in defeating Darfak, falling into every hole, I am done. So with that, take care, Godspeed, and stick around for more Let's Plays on my channel. Until then, Tenkai Muso!